Today we are building a dynamic list of dates using just the info from a table. In this Power Query challenge we need to generate a column of dates, but not just any dates. They should start at January the 1st and end on January the 20th and jump every 2 days. But here is a catch. We are not hard-coding those dates, we are pulling them dynamically from a table. So let's break it down. Here is what our input table looks like. As you see, it has 2 columns, but we will need only the second one, values. In the first row we see start date, then end date and step in days. First we are pulling the value column from table 1 and turning it into a list. Just type value in square brackets after our code. This makes our list very easy to work with in the next step. Now, in order to refer to the specific item, we can use numbers in curly brackets. Source and 0 in curly brackets is the start date. Source with 1 in curly brackets is the end date, and source with 2 in curly brackets is the step in days. Now for the fun part. We are using List.Generate function, which builds a list using 3 key parts. The first one, called initial, this is the starting value. Type the following. This funny looking sequence of symbols, open close brackets, equals sign and greater than, is how we define a function with no input. It just says when called, return this value. Source 0. The second argument is the condition. Each element is less or equals source 1, the end date. So basically we keep generating values as long as we are less than or equal to the end date, 20th of January. Then each element plus duration for our step in days. Here is where we control the step. We add a time span based on source 2, in this case 2 days. Power Query uses duration with a hash symbol to represent time spans. It works with both dates and date times. So our line means add 2 days to the previous value each time, because source 2 is 2. This makes the whole date range flexible. Change the number in the table and the step adjusts automatically. The last thing we need is to convert that list into a proper table. We can create a new step and use table from columns function that creates a table from one or more lists. The first argument, custom1, our step name, in curly brackets, is a list of columns. Even though custom1 is just one list, we need to wrap it in figure brackets to tell Power Query. This is a list containing one column. The second argument is a list of our column names. That becomes the header of our table. Don't forget about the curly brackets. So the final result is a neat table with one column called date, filled with values from our generated list. This challenge is great intro to ListGenerate for loops, duration for time math, and table from columns for turning lists into tables. This technique is very powerful and useful, and it's well beyond the possibilities of user interface in Power Query. If this was helpful, give it a like and consider subscribing. Thank you for watching. See ya!